All right, just completing autocrosses and drag races. Got us 18% complete in this exclusive series featuring Audi e-tron GT concept. In this one, let's see if we can run through all the speed events. So I'll run through both speed records and speed snaps. So speed snap, we got the first one in tier 1. This one at Laguna Seca. So it's that you gotta get through the tire bridge, right? So we start before turn 1, but they really don't matter. Turn 1 and 2 are kind of moot. The one that matters is the next one. So it's all about the turn 3. Turn 4 doesn't even matter because checkpoint is before that, right? So this part doesn't matter. And this is where it all comes down to. Easy. There we go. 201 and change. All right. So that is good enough for the speed snap number 1. All right. And up next is gonna be another speed snap in tier 4. This one at Hockenheim Short. And let's see. This one is in that sort of interior cut across section, right? So we got a hard right-hander, and that's really all what this is all about. Yeah, just how fast can you take this first corner? Right, that's coming right here. Yeah, how fast can you take it on in this Audi? 232. Ooh, I barely hit the target. Did I get it? I got it. Was being generous. 233. I actually got past the last full digit that I saw, because I saw 232, but apparently I was able to get by. All right. So that is good enough for another gold trophy. Brings my completion percentile to 22% now. And the next one is going to be a speed record at Porsche Test Track Dynamic Circuit. This one and tier 6. So, all right. Let's see, what's the target? 250. All right. I guess this starting point, the main pit straight, you can reverse if you're having difficulty and set the record down the straight and just smash into the barrier at the end. But if you're running normal, you're gonna set it right here, heading towards carousel. Messed that up. Well, could I set it at the end then? I don't think there's enough. Well, let's find out. There's faster line, but I may have messed this one up. I think I barely missed it. Yeah, second place finish. All right. I'll give it another go. Not a big deal. Oh, missed it by that much. So close. So perhaps you can set the speed record on the at the end of the near the final straight, right? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Or there you go. If you smash into the wall, you can set it there. Ugh. Car's in rather poor shape now, but the spoiler is still working. Good to know. And more importantly, the car did not explode upon impact, so that's also good to know. But yeah, if I didn't set the speed record there, car's performance is heavily compromised, so I wouldn't be able to get as good of a speed record. But anyway, got through it. Somehow managed to damage the tail light with the front impact crash. Takes special skill, you know. All right. Takes a couple of more service bars. All right. And up next, we got a speed snap. Back to speed snap in tier 7. This one at Dubai Club Circuit. And 216.7 is the target. I don't remember where this takes place. I guess we'll find out. Alright, here we go. Ah, it's near the end. Or is it more like the start? So it all comes down to the final corner. That's not helping. And that's how you mess it up. Although that should bring down the target speed, shouldn't it? Alright, so these speed snaps and speed records. Forcing me multiple tries. But yeah, it got lowered by a pretty decent chunk. It was 216 this time, it's 210. So yeah, this car kind of had to set the angle properly heading in. There you go, that was 215. So just over 216. So last target apparently was a pretty high target. Alright, and I believe that is good enough for 25% completion. Right? There it is. Alright. And yeah, exactly 25% complete now. And that is with the completion of, let's see, I did 3 speed snaps, 1 speed record, plus 10 events from earlier. So that's, as I said, 14 events. Put you right on the 25% complete. And then let's continue on. Next one, we're gonna find in tier 9 here, speed snap at Berlin Formula E circuit. All right, so this is second to last corner is where this takes place. 172, is that what I saw? I think. Let's see how this goes. So once again, starts a little bit earlier on, but this part is really kind of irrelevant for our purpose, since it's all about this one, the hairpin. Extend the length of the run. Yep, we got it. So different from the optimal race line, because I wouldn't swing that wide if I'm in a race or if I'm doing a time trial. But obviously for speed snap and speed records, what we're looking for is the longest straight that we can create, right? So anyway, that's 1 for 1. Not bad. All right. So that is good enough for speed snap number 4. And then next one we'll find in tier 12. Another speed snap, this one at Monza road course. So 215, 214.9 is the target, and yeah, Curva di Lesmo, right? So once again, this part doesn't really matter. Comes down to the next corner. Can we go flat out at that angle? Yep. Nice and easy, does it? 220 and change. All right. And that is good enough for another speed snap win. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wrap up all the speed records as well at the rate I'm going here. All right. Next, we'll find in tier 14 where we find both speed snap and a speed record. So let's go with a speed snap first. Suzuka West this time. 226.4 is the target. And where does this take place? Okay, so it's at the near the end, the final sort of the parabolica section. Did I make it? Not quite. 225 ain't cutting it. Didn't even get on the podium. But the benefit when you finish so poorly is that the target will come down. Right? Yeah, 225.7 is the target this time. Apparently, I could have taken it a little bit, gone flat out a little bit earlier. Would this help? I did get past 225, but was it enough? Yes, just barely. I think I started off track a little bit too. Clipped inside a little too far. So you can kind of hear it from the engine or the motor noise kind of overworking, you know what I mean? All right, so you know what, let's do the speed snap first, this one at Spa, because that's fairly short, and then we'll compare the remaining 2 speed records, which one's shorter. We'll do the shorter one first so we can possibly do all these events without needing to service the car, right? So I think the target was 242 for this Spa Speed Snap. Alright. So here we go. So with these events, you can pick a like nice clean, a little bit of skidding, but I think that should be enough. Oh yeah, and then some. Yes, certain circuits that I'm more familiar with have a little bit easier time. All right, good enough. And we got like 3.5 service bars. So which track would use less service bars? It's gonna be between Circuit of the Americas National Circuit, or what was the other one? Tier 14, I think was where the other one was. Bugatti Circuit. I think Circuit of the Americas is gonna be the shorter one between the two. So we'll do this one first, and hopefully I have enough service bars left for me to wrap up the final speed record at Bugatti Circuit without, you know, too much struggle. Alright, so we're gonna have to try to keep it clean, and I think you set the speed record on the downhill after the first corner. This National Circuit doesn't have that long straight on the other side, you know what I mean? There we go. And then the rest of it will just kind of coast and take it easy so we don't wear out as many service bars as we could use up. Nicely coasting. So there we go. No brakes. And we'll see if this spares me some extra service bars. I know it does. It's a matter of whether it's sufficient for me to complete the final run without having the car in critical condition. 232.29. Good enough for another gold trophy. Alright, 700 fame points. Yeah, a little bit of an overkill. And yes, just barely. Look at that. You might think I like planned this out or something. No. Alright, so now 35% complete. We'll wrap up this video with the final speed record event. This one taking place at Bugatti Circuit. And we get to run through it without needing to service the car, so that's always a good day. 250.8 is the target. Alright, so let's see. The back end is still the fastest section. With a fully upgraded car, you might be able to set it right here, especially if you extend this run by heading backwards at the beginning. But yeah, I don't see the point of pushing as hard in the first sector, since we do have a better opportunity on the other side of the circuit here. And here it comes. So this is gonna be the place for the fastest top speed, or at least it should be. And we need to hit 250. There we go. And change. 253 is what I got. Good enough. Keeping the car on tarmac as well. Look at that. Clean race. And that is a wrap. There we go. 253 and change. Pick up a few racing dollars. Slight off-track penalty. That does not mean I went like off-track as in like, you know, invalid time trial kind of off-track. But if you get a wheel off the tarmac, it does count that against you in clean race bonus, of course. Anywho, there you go. And I don't know, I could service the car, but for now we'll pick up that gold trophy number. Goodness, which number is that? 21, right? Because we did 6 autocrosses, 4 drag races in my first run through video of this series. So that's 10, which brought me up to like 18% completion. And I just did 7 speed snaps and 4 speed records. So that's another 11. So yeah, 21 out of 54 events we need to complete here. So that brings us to 37% completion. All right, I don't think I forgot anything. Like my other video where I forgot to do one, I skipped over one of the speed snaps. I think it was a Porsche Taycan Turbo S exclusive series. So I'll have to tag that on in another video. But for now, that'll do it for this run through. 37% complete. There we go. All right. So thanks for sticking around till the end of this video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care now.